The story is about a red diary. The story is about a sacked minister. And the story, ladies and gentlemen, is also about the utter chaos right now in Ashok Gehlot's cabinet. And the BJP is sitting and watching. The BJP says, "We told you so." There is corruption under Ashok Gehlot's regime. So the question everyone is asking, could this then be the tipping point as Rajasthan is preparing itself for a winter election? Now, even as we are talking of 2023, I just want to rewind to what happened in 2020. In 2020, you would recall, there was this entire crisis in the Rajasthan government. This is where Sachin Pilot, along with what he claims were about 18 to 19 MLAs, flies from Jaipur to Delhi. On the very next day, that is the 13th of July 2020, the Income Tax Department conducts a raid at the residences and offices of two people. Now, who really are these two people? Their names are Dharmendra Rathod, the other is Rajiv Arora. Both of them very, very, very close to Ashok Gehlot. Now, these searches were done at several locations, not just in Delhi, not just in Mumbai, but also at multiple places that happened in the state of Rajasthan. This includes Kota, this includes Jaipur. The charges were of tax evasion. And during these raids, then Congress leader Rajendra Gudha had taken out a red diary. Now, who really is this man, Rajendra Gudha? You might think you haven't heard of this man for the last many, many years. Suddenly, everyone is talking about him. Now, he is the man that we'll put the images of in just a moment out on your screens. But on the left of the screens, you're looking at Gehlot's close aide who was raided, Dharmendra Rathod and Rajiv Arora, the two men that I mentioned. And the right is the image that has just come in from earlier today, where this man called Rajendra Gudha actually flashes bits of that red diary that you just saw on your screens. Let's also put our images of the man called Rajendra Gudha, who today is a sacked Congress MLA, also on our screens. Now, he talks about this red diary. 3 years after the entire incident, this red diary has come back to haunt the Gehlot government. This red diary, now this is what Rajendra Gudha is claiming. He says that this has details of irregular financial transactions of the Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot, of people connected to him. This mentions the money that changed hands, and all this was done to ensure that Ashok Gehlot was able to save his government in 2020. Now, this sacked minister also goes on to say that this diary was actually written by Gehlot's aide, Dharmendra Rathod, and that it has accounts worth about 500 crores in the diary. All these are allegations that are being made by the man called Rajendra Gudha. And like I said, whether this is the truth or not, you're looking at a good amount of politics that already has ensued on the entire case. The man every day is almost holding a press conference, flashing that red diary in his hand. He says, "I wanted to present this earlier in the assembly. I was not allowed to." All this began when just days ago, he actually goes on to question Ashok Gehlot on the law and order situation and the safety of women in Rajasthan when he gets sacked. And since then, he has been launching these full frontal attacks against the sitting chief minister.